how you have Facebook before. I want to do this video on my page yet. Facebook video. Baby, you could be a no more than Cassia, lobby takes your bravosa. And I say, my Daniel free, I say, I do everything on a friend is a page. I've got lovely people watching me when I'm off here. Yeah, they will, friend is I say. See, good afternoon. I say, my job will save you soon. My page, your friend is my account and I don't use it. I just love using my page. I've got lovely, beautiful fans out there. Our page in this wire, there no cost on Facebook. We see. As soon as I make because I don't know for past we say. Every time when I can't post anything on my page. So I don't get it. Opposed to almost then to protect her then from community span, so you can't post and then they can answer some almost ye. Among who a be account to the year, they be almost so. You allow Facebook or more a week or more find me for sometimes. Or more to me restrict your account or be among for blue when your friend is you reply them back. Are we okay? There is everything okay. Maybe anyway. Me I'm never great. Cause me when I'm great. Oh yeah, sir. Oh reply. No matter by we restricting your account. Just it's sometimes so annoying, Papa. Obi bully. Okay, I'm going to my Facebook. But I restrict your account. But when the person is writing nonsense, maybe they wouldn't see it. And then some phone no. And me work Deborah, good morning. Charlotte, good morning. Mene, your friend is me fancy be cooking with the fear back and Akuapem Poloo as more. They are not allowing me to go on my page, and I don't want to post anything here. Because even this account, when you're crying, can me close it because it's kind of useless now for me. In fact, now I can shut the freezer. Very too much. And I'm kissing. I buy you and send a cord on cutting point and I'm a young cutting crown of faith. I buy you up on you. I'm using what I have. To make my friends these days this is what I do, so I cook with my fans and so I'm more with me by me ways and none of years I work with them. That's what I do, and I'm afraid especially on Friday and I say when I'm less busy and when I'm doing something I can come on live and it's so amazing. The baby na say be makwa akoye aduane na me no ani bi ese nyina yokoyo ni and I was busy na me yema ba you any to man saloon for no mo ho ayede hairdressers one in Holland and I say I decided to do it for her. And Akuapem Poloo so asem no trendy there will be a can be a hashtag free the mother hashtag one hashtag free Akuapem Poloo. So I wanted to share my opinion on it, but unfortunate for me, Facebook it's not allowing me to go on my page. And yes, my video is very important to me. I want to reach a lot of people, and on my page I can reach a lot of people. Even if my video nipa 10 crown be maybe na everybody nipa do the person reach you almost. So yeah, and maybe I might not talk about it. Omo be me too much make am asem the way my person say can be and hane de they say I say me the fair amount for pictures now me they are commenting on na me me comment and my comment. I don't do nothing else on this page. A friend is say we no just say if I want to post something I'm not post to. I mean pictures I post it on down video TV maybe sometimes my share. So who me enjoy pa some people are who follow me on mo say if you about there be am I want to meet many. I hope people appreciate what you do as a person. They praise you, they comment, they share your video. So honestly, I really love my fans. I'm on for follow me over no. And it's helping the page to grow. Unlike here, 5,000 whatever for, but baby and any pack account online. About Munsha, won't cry or more he. Monomoton quantaya power. Obey me for we say, I say, what to know. In more view so I just share in it. That's it. My video I don't feel comfortable, honestly speaking. And whatever I wanted to say, I'm not saying it. I will say it when Facebook MBM page in it. A very issue I want to talk about it. Anything got to do with children, vulnerable people is what I do. It's a guest to me, and I want to say something about it. But honestly, I'm not gonna talk here. And the reason why I may try because they don't allow me on my page. I can't post nothing on my page. Now we're just trying to say what is WhatsApp. Then I say I be a page, you know. Now I said I'm the bonum to me. Say you mean I'm born now. Moya almost said and no more restricting me or so we said then. And you so many men quan am bonum. And you Facebook. It do maybe a more regulations on TS here. And tis a million I'm here, dear Major on a man, men quite use my way. Whatever I want to say, I will say it when they open it. Even a Akuapem Poloo, I will say, I will still say my mind over this incident. So I've read some of the comments. A bit trotro, Ghana for the bit trase. Ghana man, show Muslim, so they will tell the man how it's supposed to work. And to my video comments, and my video amount for mobile free Akuapem Poloo, free Akuapem Poloo, also hashtag in over. I can't celebrities for any video, but the next and no one. Until I wanted to say my mind, but it was for any page, anyway, say. Kwesi Kwate. Oh, DJ Dollars. Was watching you from the east. And they make your east to phone in you. Make your east to phone in you. East to phone. She says, you must start in a restaurant with me feel why. Took us all trade as well. Said all kind of international food. Okay. And you cry mayam or Thai chicken, cry may the amount. And halame. Fish, I come free money to tilapia. I'm there quiet. In cutting, I'm gonna roast it a little bit. Ayana, but the number of Biani are coming over with the share of him, cross and my soup. So, they will roast it. Oh, 90 days. Omunya, 90 days before the body. Alex, almost sentence in 90 days before then. I got to do it. So be follow my page, you know. For 3 days ago now I've been talking about what we post on social media, what we do on social media. But sometimes we'll come back and then give us some bros. Poncho. I've been saying this for past 3 days. I did a video for past 3-4 days in here. That's what I've been talking about. What we post. Oh, you know, and I hype. But when in there poncho, who you who baby and I wanted to fit and raw, even though it was a little bit late when I finished whatever I was doing. And I still wanted to because, like I was saying, you know, I know so you guys are fasting, Ravi Mohammed, sorry, why? Many more never fasting no next year. This year they made it. This year I'm topping this year. And the Yamea Adomo next year, the Mafunu Bay say, Bosom so many more Ramadan, many more one bay. Me ne mo na be for past 3 days, Richard me who say was me that say. Oh, show me. For past 3 days, I did am preaching e wo ho no. Watch what you post you. I'm preaching here that you without you. And then they ever cast on fashion who I did bet you not as I bebre. Bossman. Hello. I ain't same bebre. Me Daniel free page we mo akọ. Me call Richard, she shall recruit on Facebook so mama me me video me page mama what it. Me see wo I the internet no me try come me. I don't get the whole thing. I'm on for bonum post whatever. And sometimes it's so annoying, Papa. Obi attacking on me page him. I use the same words on the person's a year. Almost you are using whatever. Are you people more much computer and more monitor what we post on the social media? Some of them normal. Obi atro asem they dey matter. Me ma copy at the end and I post you on no. Almost say why you are posting now more warning me. I'm say na mo you okay there. What person am for who this na omo be bule ye dey bule omo bia. Almost say we are wrong. Okay. Princess Michelle, Mom, she should Facebook for me. Me well. You always tell your man. And when America said, now what does Akuapem Poloo being a mother got to do with? You didn't know too. And if somebody is a mother and they commit a crime, the law doesn't supposed to do with them because they are a mother. Okay, now I say me can once. I say we mess up can once we page. Oh, mucha me cry na. I will just speak about it because that's the comment here. It baffles me. So don't separate the mother from the child. She's a mother who is going to years in Ghana. There, I had the uncle Dobema foster parent, but Ghana the India they be command. Or your mother. Oh, we shouldn't. The fact say you know they may be warning. I think say the punishment in a bit kind of rough. It got nothing to do with she being a mother. It got nothing to do with that. Oh yeah, papa, oh yeah, mom, oh your bat, oh yeah, bema, oh yeah, bonnet, emreja. But does it wife is so prison for 90 days? At the end, oh yeah, you didn't go prison. What was the crime? Was it crime or deserves some punishment in a manner? That's the question. So men can say your mother don't free the mother. Your mothers are they can be even poisonous to their own children. They can even kill their own children. They can poison their own children. They can do harmful things to their own children. And it got nothing to do with Akuapem Poloo being a mother. It got everything to do with Akuapem Poloo punishment in a modern man. Does it worth it? I say punishing for that. Yes, a very silly mistake. Oh yeah. I don't think say. Now I was just trying even to get somebody on board, and because Jumawo, but we're in this indecent exposure. But I don't know, say when from a mother to a child, you know, will be indecent exposure. If it's a different person there, then I would understand. And on my to say Ghana, no, you won't cry. One no more. I mean, papa no share single room. I say, papa phone and mommy phone a dark crime. When it be get to know and not to find and not to peep to watch their mom and dad. And their country like Ghana, no say, opinion about you we are better social media. So then, yes, so has say ya. Said we were bathroom Ghana about bashi in no about be an hour wrong and our bedroom. My mommy no more pure. Doesn't matter how old they are, they will still come. So say. I don't my papa and I say mommy exposing on the actual in the banner. You were the level and it there. Yes, the way you totally wrong, indecent, and yet very wise thing to do. Say make try make me baby picture and I'm the baby too. So but punishment and they man on I think say a little bit harsh and Ghana no. Sabi who koye hin kakra na say wa mu abrabo ya yenya wa say ne de be yo. And on the money but say a man for or your mother, so what? What does being a mother got to do with somebody committing a crime? So what in the body to danger, dear, but this is a child that he looks happy, he wasn't in any form of danger. That's the question. Much rock baby na man for but you need to think about this thing. Or being your mother no commit a crime or commit a crime. It got nothing to do with being a mother. That's why you're supposed to be careful. When you are posting stuff, when you are doing stuff, when you are taking any step in life, because it will affect you, it will affect your family. But maybe when say the punishment going to a prison, maybe even a fan and cry, so more fun in the crowd. But maybe a warning because it was the first time. And what admitters were making mistake. Were pulling pictures out. But the first one pulling pictures out, and it doesn't mean say the pictures on the doesn't exist on the social media platform because some people has been already copy the pictures. Me was a blogger be here or the picture never told home. So the pictures are going to and we silly mistakes are some of these youngsters will do in the name of fame. They don't think about their own self, their family. Because the Akrana with the neighbor to Wasano. Obama people will point a finger. Oh, mommy, I'm going to naked pictures, it's going to be a scar. I want Akrana brabum. See, the certain things are yeah. Men for home to Western. One guy said Beyonce can be a yebi intime kwako yebi. They are in the different world altogether. And the kind of money that they have, so more than have one form one child one. You know, so mono, you know, mama cry, okay, just they don't care. And to me, men can say Beyonce baby. And I'm a baby, they are no be tracking to me, but not social media, so I track. Meanwhile, scam me one, and to me from a background school. Some every crime here do my papa be. I had to provide for my family. But Beyonce, when yes, it can be a baby. They can even buy the whole world for their children. So you don't do things because somebody is doing it. And a lot of people, a lot, Mayor and Katemkwine, are doing this. I'm not ready to say, Mama sit down and manual. And running at you must also then you condemn it. When to me that said, and maybe I want the year, where children's services, and I hear we say, and you want to make us all about penny be a discard or be a discard and watch channel. Almost all have what they do with. Chroma say, social service for ya, they got nothing to do with. Or be a committed crime, be an assessor, can be a bind ship, and not in fact social service for home. And organization be within a country, no what you more. And to say, BB got to do with elderly people and children and vulnerable people, and the social service will come in. So what he has here, but no. A crime they will call in the police. Police have to come because social service about fear. As a police near fear, what committee be a bit media actual. Because some of this child abuse, and not just abuse, be on my timid mammy police. Now you're about to have Bob Prano. I'm in the channel, the idea Bobama a year. Yes, you can go to prison. They will take the child away from you, yes, because sometimes the Akrano SFT or more. If your idea committee deserve to be you being in prison, you don't bet to. Young I take you ban away from it. So it depends the level. Any another day I my head, will you be a record? Have you done it before? First time, and then a trigger. There's a punishment in every month. Sometimes there's punishment be a demand very light because maybe it's the first time it be accept you now yet obey. And then they won't say be a cranny in danger. You bet me, you want crofobia or no Malco Mufia. And I say be a buy and social service will come fear. Very beautiful, lovely, your friend said, mother and parent, I mean putting it that way. But if be a nephew or be a command and go for ya, your holders, a fear, they be an enemy good. And to be all crown now. And for my show, fear, ne be crown now. And you make a goofy or no, and now if you no cry, council's houses, maybe or be a mood, they just a fear no, a cry, and yes, safe for but if you're a parent, a lovely parent. Much one mama. Social service, but they can even for the safety of the children, they can take the child or the children away from you without not you going to prison. If you sexually assault your child and you go to prison, your child will be taken away from you. So think before you write. Don't say it's for your mother. We have parents or go prison because or more sexually abuse their children. You go and money will deal with you, the child will be taken away. So it depends on the crime that you committed and social service over. You better say you take a crime away. So if you say neglect your crime and now we then they always think about the children's safety first. And then crime bear now committing a school near. Uncle say my shout and now my shout will me back up report me my school. School say social service. They better for crime no money if you move. A idea or no be a crime of your no or you safe. The well being you okay. That's what they think about. You go bow but not time you can still serve a sentence for that. It depends the crime or committed against the child. And to need the enemy who said maybe and yes be a cover pornography be now or they train about said you only maybe other one a burning. I just a sin and I don't know where and you said yeah third person be no man banning me try picture. I am mammy now whereby a mammy 40 said be a bathroom and I will feel crying away a bedroom I met me every Obi make a statement be say, oh, e be ye medware because Ghana ne maybe anya adwuma sa. Or maybe a crabby girl be ne post to be to tell it mamu. I say papa and ni kunu ne ba 6 years edware. Ni kunu and in ba 6 years edware. Send a bear man ne bear ma shisha akra no. Some of these people don't think say nipa when you close to one they can harm us and I be sad. Meanwhile no. Yeah, what Chroma say. Ye ma papa no change your diapers and also monak piece. No problem. Oh, about time wait me change your nappy or back. Yes, you have to do it. But you were indecent a touching. Obeti me in the process of who change your bobet me was our war ban a crime. But who change your banapia, Bema bet me a changing doesn't matter the sex of the child or babet me a changing. My main creators are not called papa. Papa have to. No papa no be or papa is or papa Garino. I didn't have any problem with it. A dream maybe a crying me. Actually, I'm family, but my son come ban who sent me washing over 8 years. Cause after my children, you know to me, washing at home, and washing a 20 idea. So what yes, what do we your batters or do that? Wash your bangoness or the washing inappropriately. I bonnet a crime. You guys have me a mother into me a title and your inappropriate touching. And I say, we what also saw a bundle from the diagram. A crime, a bonnet. But we, baby, when we are coming from, we don't even know all this. We do it as a joke. Meant me allow say the fact say me ba papa beti me adware but me papa enti me ne ba ndware meti me adware me ba menti me ne me ba ndware so enkwanitu stage bi go no ma then esa will limit omu from seeing your naked body and baby especially when they are opposite sex it makes it very awkward enti na kroma obi your ba tan a oni ohia ni say de kra na abaya man dan ya ye bia yes the 2 bedrooms because they bi kra na wo your business as a penini no ye pese oba behunu because behavior na show no ofie no eno na enkra no ekwa abonchiro mko yenti enkra ya bi so mo ofie no Ghana ya bi osi enkra bebrebe o kasa obekasa akra ketwa na ekasa no eye nsem apanyini ka akire no ebia o my experience bi enti akra ebia owo be 10 years 5 years me ka adwa myself eye very abnormal but people will just see it as a joke because panyini no eka na they don't see nothing wrong with it. Into on another for no more kind of myself, they don't care, they will say it. Aha, or Baba school, back nursery, no starting Kasaka be a year inappropriate for the age. Oh, mommy, you be in question. That's why I said they be a one me swearing, I don't even swear in my house. And to ye new embrano, we don't know what the law is because the government in our crying, you on Cromwell Street is so say ye most just say ye repo mobasa basan and the mayor, how wounds are going to be BS in the sort on your mouth with him. And there are so many things that Ghana government have to deal with it. Until because Akuapem Poloo there, our life wasn't in danger. A silly mistake na mamene punishment was too harsh for her. But it got nothing to do with Akuapem. Me make be am Akuapem Poloo. It got nothing to do with her being a mother. And I would taking away ne bane be den. Ye on krebi on we have to take them away from their parents for our to be safe. And it got nothing to do with. Obetimi aka say ne crime no one commit such crime to deserve punishment be a day man, but men can say, or your mother and Tiana, or can say, I don't even understand where you are coming from. And to be your bar time or your bonny in the man and corner because of your bar time. And I want a better neighbor. Want a better neighbor how? That's why your bar time or journey your one a better over. And 2 yard your better now. Minimum ramen can once. Yes, minimum Ghana how far it goes. But maybe say maybe. If this happen in this country, maybe a warning. Definitely, yes. I don't know. Maybe I will still speak to my manager about this because a bit awkward. Not naked in front of your child, but on the social media. No, and then I mean how I miss your cano because in front of your child, maybe it depends how I be out because oh yeah, say me sheba me baba. Men can say you to toilet in. After them comfort child they be trying. Maybe I will turn around and I say be but about. So what you say, but maybe taking a picture in front of your son, posting it on social media, no, and no, na meaning say how maybe Chroma say if something like this happen, how maybe social service will deal with it. Until maybe, but more can she's a mother, and I had this comedian or can one ever friend about in the co prison. It got nothing to do with that. So what committed crime will deserve prison, yeah. Being a mother will not stop that. Your mom will be that prison. If you quite a pregnant woman, the first one committed crime now your mother doesn't mean say now your father doesn't mean There's no law kasa asem no. And to your mother, do what mothers do. Ye de wo ye na as a mother. Sebe ya asem we say asem penny pan asem. This is the reason why I wanted to talk about this and on my platform, because I know it's on my platform, no, it would have been much. And one thing that they be say Ghana for we asem ba ya they don't do anything. Then you will see all over people are just talking about it. And they will just put, fake information out there for people who are almost soon. You see, being an ignorance of the law no doesn't mean say you are innocent. So when you're ignorant about the law, it doesn't mean say you are innocent. Sanity and to the way I'm running dealing with it. And son worker. Maybe starting with social media because I'm on the radio. Anytime be a Metro CV, I'm looking for a job will be and a woman as a hobby. And it's a manager be and I'm not copying social media videos. I've already stated it there. So it's my hobby. I sometimes I talk about social issues within the Ghana community. It's my hobby. It's in my CV. And then I watch what I say because I don't know many a friend because I'm making it be a trigger bet me I'm a meduma crab me. And even though I'm putting myself out there and I have to think about me my juma me and some my dream my cause me best school and they kasa bi until I'm for bullying on Facebook I mean to me kasa baby because they kasa bi work bet me my best school work abono. My best school work on a yearly and you don't want to know how much it costs a yearly and I'm not paying nothing. Sometimes a behavior will go to a point and say bet me I'm ma that I cry basa. Don't think about the fate how people will mention your name. Your certain people are on your music area. The end of Ghana crowd is eto and to better social media the way you be then my life is very secure. Make me hear ni poto. But so me just say a month. And to be a maybe say me dey adwene ka ho. E bia na manye scam fi dem yemu. Na me ntimi ahwe me kroma so kra was scared that. And fa ho ye bone bia o ho timi kiro. E be free ba. Who was scared ana who was scared utimi. Akuapem Poloo dey be say the same thing bet me celebrate be. It won't be any problem. But yeah, Akuapem Poloo. It is what was our country now who really know you bia. You just have to think twice. Because at the end now, I bet me baby or no. And tell us here for me, my bum quiet. But what's it there? Oh, okay, I'm one of my master. They are there, don't know yet. Oh, okay. So, yes. And Aisha Ababekano. So, nudity in the crime is a crime in Ghana. And you know, and is any a crime with the art. Any and the men, I mean, in Ghana law. Dina nature say or no crash or need to cry a crime so and yet until then I say who goes ya the city and don't even go so minister be this car and your name granted number and then a street is soon chatting and would young coach mamma say a gun am radia then there's a if you cry yet or no there's a got nothing to do with maybe showing in the front of the child maybe and also cut something but on one who cried in home by General Sacran a crime. Oh my Ghana mudia any na who are we to say your friend is a yenya say na say a bonnet dia okay now so I say in the Ghana law session whatever okay boy and you know say man for bi no hwe your friend is say law no ma ba ka ho asem na say a Ghana thing to do with ono ne your mother no kra na say Ghana memu no so we you ho de beto abontina e bone ti say tina make us say me no I don't compare the Western and then you emre bi hwe kroma say homosexual enye bone wa ha it's never a crime but when you go to other countries when you're homosexual a crime you can even go to a prison yes it's against human rights but you can even go to a prison about that so what you are saying ti dey emra ewo ye kuro mu ana obedo do wan to Beyonce o she bikini dey emra wo ye kuro mu ase e bi e ko Ghana enya emra wo ga kuro mu ase ya ka se omo asofofo em practice we say bia I gave for be ware obetimi aye we enti so ntimi nka say the same thing no wanti na kuro bia wo mu bia wo mra e wo mu ese we ye dey wudi so oh wow na make e be pia o say odo na so dey na ekoso e be pia o say nti akwado na o twa picture no we hu. They are doing, I don't say poverty or Ghana, but to be honest, men turn when you even to take that picture and put it on there. No. And then I will ban in TRC because one TRC upon my Mias and on nature. In future, the best car, a walk around name. or to go school. When I know my trying to take pictures back to social media. So I said, but you know, cry alone, didn't deal with hair. Sana bay. So what I say, oh, okay. My name's that. And the message check it, Ghana run. Broke boyfriend, Papa. There be young bonus say, every second carry people who will use. Oh. And America say be a community service will do. I think say a silly mistake or yeah. The child wasn't like I said, the child wasn't in any harm. I don't think say I am radia. Then Emrano I require a sentence infamano. And you know, you can't plead. Then America say I am run. That's why people have to watch what they post on social media. That's all. Say I am said to say the Aisha Metiasia who show unity and answer naked body ever public in a law. Now say we are crying through or crime or commit a crime. And that's why people have to be aware. You know, just be aware of what you are posting. You know, maybe people will push out to do, but they themselves will never do it. They won't even allow their family members to do it, but they will push us to do. And to what I'm saying, yeah, you bet me a problem amount. And our problem any day. Problem anyway. And what kind of there be we didn't create Akuapem Poloo in Ghana. Akuapem Poloo created herself. I know that there's slim opportunities in Ghana. But every girl be on social media better and also be naked because of person or popular. And they're comedy in just baby. Sometimes our dignity is very important. So what you see, and when you become a mother, there are so many things that you have to think about it first before you do it, because it will a bit nearby. Maybe didn't create. Yes, Ghana, but on when it creating itself. This is what she wanted to do. She wanted people to know her. She wanted people to know so when that's why when she was coming in the limelight, she was stepping on other people's toes. So what you see here, fair. Until I be a because I'm a perennial above for us. No, you talk about me or come be maybe on the video be a mention, but make it my pick something out of it. The fact is say it's very tough for you to be successful, and answer to for people to recognize you in what you do. No, doesn't mean say we will never nipa hu. A nipa be hu yes yeah, but say nipa hu afa is very important. A nipa be hu but the way nipa be hu afa no hu hia pa. On one and there was so many musicians talented, youngsters or more Ghana. They are trying so hard to become who they. But a man for few and no much no your mother and kakra. Eventually, the things will pick up. But I see a person a man for whom I don't have to do crazy stuff. Cause they say my son we ask na baba ye negativity sells. And when you be because we see a man for by your trend any idea. And then more trendy and now trendy up joining was and now trendy up you and now trendy up with Jan Amani. And to trend in a baba yet. Obim found one do back Edia Baba yet, and then talent here, we ya bloggers, a Ghana, and interview. But what you meet to a capable to be by far camera. Abbas is here, Baby interview. We are a track your video in more factory. Now, last time I make us a casual incidents this year, so young Pamo Malam for. We are doing Western Malams. What we are doing is worse than the Malams. I'm quite a TV, I'm quite almost all social media, so come. Maybe now the law has worked on her. We go see now because she is not the only one who comes out. And then American, Ghana, no, I'm right to me do be, I'm right do be. That's the problem. Emrano Ghana no emra timi do obi emra ni obi the same run as you say the bet me di nipa as mesi the same run nipa no mesi be the same thing timi na da bia me kan me say wo be kwa say kroma onam shop was me kwa shop left obi a shop left for how many years ye nche ne da ada nkwa be kwa wi akwes ni achew wo be te na akoda record so timi na mo da bia me hwe me every step that I take emra the same run na be chi obi the same run na say e kasa you was say betis be do mo pie Tony ade be videos wo e twerk wo videos I don't know what that is e be mo ko full naked Yenya anti afia o de ne to the pant nko about a year no nhye we say to na make no Ghana no mra be favor obi emra favor obi enti no chop your lane wo ye lumba boy nwum be me de pa oso ohia ni ba wo ye ade bia ese wodwune ho yi de sikani ba kwa ye diska be pie mama ne ho ato no kwa wo bi ama enti no hwe be bia wugina ansa no wa ye nneoma bi me I don't do things because somebody is doing it obi a woni ti order now I don't do things because obi ye bi eni pa hwe nti mama so me nko e will never happen obi aso ofie ofrim ye the same thing ye can say ya hwaman from use you know ugly was idea video e wo Ghana ye from celebrities on the internet e wo so na ye kroma say obet e ready nyankopon me nka madwuma be bo me enka be kofa pa enka be kofa papa enka be kofa semeti na makaka sebi sometimes what you be aso obufu pese wo tro obo so asema na wo dwono wadwuma kora be bo wadwuma obatu wani na kroma say every na Ghana for celebrity bebrebe e wo kroma say enka being a brand ambassador kranko munya wo enka there nobody advert kranko munya bi kro we say mu wo ya list mistake everybody will withdraw o carry a be collapse kro we say one we say grow we celebrities enye yo mo sa e anu person do mo to western. Now saying one of the a friend is say or no host I said bachelor show be or ITV get no committee suicide or any boyfriend yeah I grow keke not the boy and say while abusing her a trigger by internet so already now she was suffering from mental illness or something like depression or something about fighting for the rest but we live in a life where you're man maybe official needing and a trigger by na man for now the what the people the public will bash you no a man for bashing and assembly call please for getting involved because it was kind of physical abuse or something like on her boyfriend. Yeah, then the next day, they make a court of committing suicide. Crow way same. Nana say I Morgan PS every year a friend is a prince a man for the pressure, but one probably you step down. Chroma the pressure probably in the step down. Say Ghana now celebrity be better now. No I be first camera. No di atem wa keke drama nsem di atem de man say and di atem wa keka sabi na ovia na man for na mani e boni he no obi abegina my mommy I love you my mommy. Not in this country. Not in this country. It doesn't happen in this country. It just a public in the crowd will force. Until the Chroma minister credits can no my force, so I know what resign by force. Now the yes I do go prison, you go to prison for that. And running here will force you to obey the law. And it doesn't matter who you are in the system. It gets you a manager or a choke. But your Chroma when the Emra will never catch you that. Emra no who could be Johnny. So do you come one and say, oh, yeah, you maybe then you think about yourself. Because one the same at the end as well when they punish for no, you better punish you will be so bad. Or you're free to say, I don't mind, obey to a young from home cry. I silly mistake on back here. Very silly mistake. But say now Ghana there who am I to say just say I don't even his promoting and I make us say, Pa, yeah, you chrome na you want. Chef, no me koso you chrome yeah, wo de e ya hwe no me koso a ye chrome say metia say wo nkwohwe ba bia hwe no me koso hwe no me koso na say me hwe blogger bia me respect na kakra wo Ghana no akofa girl bia ba girl so say wo say me sales wo track you so ye dey you afeso o say track ma me hwe na atade bia che say and I'm say cry ye say culture ne dey abandon ye like ye dey some ne culture and I think is here Western for no cry. I think is a bassa. And let's say will be a gun and need but not with internet so cancer man. They don't even care about what they say. They just say it. Yeah. First, the Kasa, you can't you sugar coatino. And then they can say bam, 21st century. It will be any. Can say bam. Now that chance, I was a month for you so against you now what ferry. Now me share program be my penny. After young girl, Busano, only by my said the sex in the way see. So if you are a lobby for people will use you to build their platforms. About invite you to their shows so they can't do myself, church they do myself, the fan promote your program aye koda YouTube na nipa bebro ho anwani because nkwasa asem sele na omu nyina ahwe na nipa kro na nyeska wo na wo de wani di nkwasa asem e bedru time bia ye young girl a wo pe bibia ye no adokro na wo ye nti want me nyeska enfrim afi wo pe bibia ye no na all this thing will come back and slapping you on the face. Nana say yes, gay ya Vivian the girl say why the guy friend say I'm going your program be so my room to who are just say and I'm saying just look at this. Idea so and there was certain time programs we cry say on the way. Now what you are must malam for one corner. Na go the money na must say kro na yin na obi ati movie. Yeah, lucky for us they have way ma and no months anti money na ma say no hwe ne ma ekoso say UTV program yo mu ye a mo kire kire ye a eno sa do kro no omu ye no mu station so mu ye 12 midnight yes so no pan na internet so young boy bi okuta phone o 15 years we bi aka na enkra nyina timi bi a o ye mind na o hu sa do kro na ekoso no enti Ghana me say akra timi ba bonti ne ka akwa 5 years adwaman so obeka no ma be panyin kra ka be ye wode ye kire omu wo fie ye kasa ye ndwene ho asem sa akra wo sa akra ni ho in a popular language be near you eh won krom no mam no papa da papa ne da se ne ba na ye one room omu hwe enti be hu akra 5 years 6 years 7 years obekọ school no akwa akomi enia ne yonko akra ketwa bi e wo ho no de se akwa akwa wo no enkra do omu nsa wo mu ho nyina ye exposure se omunya krom ha obe de wanya san exposure no o ma me ne boyfriend kro tira nya hu mu mpamuda ye wa Ghana Penyin nti emai so bekwa akoto ayi adult movie no ne akra ahwe emra be na ye adwuma ho emra na ye adwuma busuafo. So if you are going to talk about your friend is a childhood abuse both sexual and ways here neglect and whatever abuse in Ghana me come to say a whole pages upon pages will not even do it would until Akuapem Poloo the amount for free say a too harsh because yes but e bia de no so e ba na ma social media so nti ehunu nka enti me lele me chi anti kroma de ye no kroma na ye won de a different ball game altogether enti them none will force you to obey the law. We scream as emotional abuse so you can't scream on your child obey your born one of because when the child goes to school and say it no matter how loving you are your child might be taken away from you. If it's a crime you go to prison. It doesn't matter. So to the whole world, now you can't be a mother. They don't even care. And some of these bloggers were saying, "Say, oh, they are crying. They come up foster parenting." And here we say some of the foster parents in this country are even better than mothers. Mama, they can even look at because you know what, running for when they so they know what they are doing. It's their job. And to motion crano, Sana person make catch you. And you know about and be the team to into Kroma say, "We are betting ya." And I'm come to say some people get punishment. It depends the abuser, over abuser, and the level of the abuse, or you can go for prison for that. So never say you take your crime away just like that. So a crime bono. In some cases, in a serious crime, biana the aquatic safety will take your crime away. By a serious crime, they will take the child away. You go to prison. And this alpha belt now that you travel banana and home bia straight to prison. A child a assault. What the bop and you crowd bet me I could prison for that. And a whole lot. Just a whole lot. A whole lot. Yeah, what the buy better take your crown. It's will be an environment in a crown. It's not safe for her. You better take your crown. Yeah, what you take your crown, mammy and papa now. Or committed such crime, you can go to prison. So back as a mammy, as so many a year, you can go to prison. Even having a child, sexual whatever in your phone, so granted you can lead for you to be arrested. A lot of people doesn't know that. So be sending intimidate be sending him, but be sending BB the bro, nessa crack, nessa cray in who are which me go prison for that. Emra here Juma Ukruma. And che wa Ghana for one my for some man say, Amukos Kumam be a moment cameboa. What the fear shem crying, two bule oba, or abusing the crown and not no what abusing because if you say it the way it's one teacher, but I don't understand that. Maoba just let your malbanya free, let be a hand on in the school nation. That's what I've said to my children. Whatever I'll do that you don't like, just tell your teachers. They will call me. Malbanya free never idea. Come over break here, I to my side to make home. I can't say, we your mother in found you. What does this got to do with being a mother? Say, Monsieur may be running your school. Oh, sorry, no, I can't. No, obey your 5 or year 6. On your intent, no, running late. And I may your way say, I may try about my milk and no so ye. And I'm a tea and I'm so about me. Oh, but candles. Maybe so the mamma man said, maybe I may be a baby, I can school. Why is and we work with the school? And I rather have an parental skills and yet I rather say many school no be cooperative. Now say me buy baby or meet me they can call me, maybe have a word with me. Maybe this is how I do. And me come to say me my schools from teachers that like are corporate until they love me for that. They love me for that because from me we be busy there from here. I say wow. The way just I cooperate, me defending me about school me I would just cooperate because a school a fear net and you just have to work with the school. And she said yeah and I me ba penyin no so ne ma me atia no school my boss so and catch teacher ne no. And one year my school when he friend me. Me fear hello that miss when me say yes. I funny say obefia also bebo no because then I'm so me church mu say me no punctuation is very important to me because I know say what the children go through the school no the same way no de be encouragement and I don't want my child to be late now or she was being lazy around I didn't like that so yes I scream on her for her to hurry up and so that I can drop her to the school. I didn't want her to be late. Oh okay also obefia bebo so I just said that as a joke and yeah I made me now I just said that just to get her on time. And also, okay, please, we are pleading. We are pleading on her behalf. Please don't do anything when she comes to us. Okay, so what she has here, and she me cooperating with the school, and I won't be silly to do anything that affecting me, but very well. And sometimes, yes, I'm trying to be hard, and I can go overboard, even though no me. I am this year, Monsieur. This is why I read because I've done childcare. Even though I know what is right, what is wrong, sometimes I'm going to be one before I can go overboard. But once I realize when I go overboard, I never apologize. And then I try to say make a more down and then that often. Sometimes I probably bet me I am trying to be hard. No go overboard be an end team. I dare back one main my name also send me before me dear baby me back. And not the not. But the rest in the year sometimes I go overboard. I'm running hard screaming. Yes, I don't know African level now scream on but yeah not come down my patch no my chair the reason why. And then I'm working on it. I'm really working on it, maybe screaming, shouting. I know it puts some kind of fear in your child. And my acronym to me no nya yonko fayi. And you want to build this friendly relationship with your child. Say, but yeah, bibi ha no betimi aka achiro. And to you who as a monster, your child cannot feel free to talk to you. And yes, I know I feel say I know you that bit of Ghana in me. And they say the Ghana na seminar. I'm working on because you want to create this environment. Your child can come to you, they can talk to you. If something happens at school, something happens within their children, they can come to you and talk to you. Because one year say, come be they be a funny and cast as a chem. Mammy say, Obu Befu, where you be crying up, so tantro. No, the cover because when you saw catch me and be yes, you will be full. And yes, that's something that I'm working on. So what you say? Because Anna Obia can they become timid. And at the first say, almost was even though me mama me chance they can speak to the school, so maybe be crying one still, no, they love you and they know the consequences. So can't say baby will school, they can even take them away from you. And every child loves their parents, they love especially their mom. And maybe money they are grow up, but sometimes and yes, something that you have to work. Even though no mamomu way say you can talk to the school, bibi how I make cram you bibi I talk to the school, you can talk to your dad and my mom permission, me parent and men can be BFA we see with fear man and in the derby. But still no, I cry poor mommy as a because they know so some of what they say at school can put their parents into trouble. So they have to bury that they don't want to share into a hano. To bet enough for bastard self harming or better